I've always enjoyed climbing, but I felt there were barriers to reaching my potential. For one, I felt like you needed to go and get a whole lot of equipment. You needed to go to special bouldering gyms. You needed to go perhaps to more dangerous outdoor locations. And for my budget and for the amount of time and energy it took to get to these places, it might have been feasible to get there once or twice a year. But to become really decent at climbing, I feel like you need to be putting in practice a couple of times a week at least, right? And so for such a long time, I felt like climbing to my potential just wasn't a possibility. Which brings me to some interesting discoveries that I made on a recent road trip with my family. As we were driving for hours in the car, we came to our first stop at a fairly small rural town, and pulling up at the car park, we were planning on stopping at a playground for our kids, and what I saw in front of me was quite astonishing. There was this incredible climbing structure. I guess it was part of the playground, but it was like also a standalone outdoor bouldering gym, essentially. And my kids ran straight for it. It was the most colorful, interesting thing there. And before they knew it, they're at the top. And so I thought perhaps this is just for kids. Is there something here to offer a more serious climber? And as I got closer, I began to suspect there was. I had a quick go at an interesting overhang section underneath it and fell off on the first attempt. So I thought, well, maybe there's something here. And I had a look around, lots of variety in the types of holes, not those just generic big jugs, but variety of holds. And multiple attempts later, I think there is actually something in this climbing feature for climbers of any level. And I set myself a challenge of going underneath it, and yeah, it was a challenge. And I felt like coming away from that place that if I were to come here to this local park for free every day, I could find a wide variety of challenges. I could use my creativity, and I would definitely become a better climber. A mathematician, George Euler, says it's better to solve one problem 5 different ways than to solve 5 different problems. And with that philosophy in mind, going to this one place, working out different ways of climbing the same route could make you a better climber. Mastery takes time. Now, I thought this might be a one-off place. This is a unique thing to have a free outdoor bouldering challenge at a playground. And yet on this road trip, I came across 2 more similar places, not quite to the level of this one, but still outdoor free bouldering challenges. And when I first saw them, I thought maybe these are a little easier. Maybe there's nothing much here to challenge a serious climber, but in fact, they offered different but interesting obstacles. The third one, it was in the most rural town of the lot. It had these widely spaced sections, and some of the holds were really far apart, and so you'd have to really stretch. Yeah, a challenge, and I had to work at these to be able to navigate the routes that I'd set myself. And so it makes me think, these are great, and these are probably around more than we'd think. So jump onto Google Maps and search for an outdoor bouldering and see what comes up near you. It removes an obstacle, easier to get to, free, and a way that you can improve your climbing. So let me know what you think. How challenging did these outdoor bouldering locations look? Would it suit the serious climber? Could you improve your bouldering by using them? Because that's what we're about. We're about taking down the barriers to climbing and getting better at climbing things that are free or cheap, climbing things that are accessible. So if you're interested in that, that's what this channel is about. And welcome if you are new here. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I can give you some more ideas and inspiration in future videos.